But now that Prime 4 is officially happening, any chance of a bit of F-Zero love? Yes, we do love F-Zero. And had an F-Zero since that one that came out in 2005, exclusively in Japan on the Game Boy Advance. That was based on the anime. Now, F-Zero GX is a lot of fun. The idea of doing a playthrough of the story mode of F-Zero GX is frightening because that game is really hard and I'm not great at racing games. Yeah, this guy's still here. There we go. Oh, right, no, never mind. Yeah, let's look at the map. Oh, yeah, no, I see where we need to go. Because we got the various suit. Okay, so that's one time I've looked at the map. But yeah, like, F-Zero's not the easiest racing game to begin with. It can be very unforgiving, but then that story mode is crazy. I picked up F-Zero GX on the GameCube and I started playing the story mode. It was like, I like Captain Falcon because of Smash. Yeah, I'll play this game Captain Falcon comes from. I was like, oh, story mode in a racing game, that's really cool. And then I start it, and I get stuck on the second level. And it's like, oh, great. Am I just terrible at racing games? The answer is yes. But, you know, that's not the point. It is actually really difficult. Okay, get rid of all this debris. Not really debris, it's just blocks. Okay, you don't need that. There we go, that was good. No. See, this guy's nasty. So it's worth just going at him with your missiles. So I've got plenty of missiles now. So why not? I just unload on him. Yeah, I enjoy F-Zero X, F-Zero GX. Not overly fond of the original F-Zero on Super Nintendo. Though I do quite like GP Legend on the Game Boy Advance, which is very similar. Uses the whole Mode 7 thing as well. It's like F-Zero as a franchise was born just from the idea of showing off what Mode 7 could do, because yeah, that's just what you do with new tech, you show it off. And you know, you hope it's not awful, like motion controls, which, you know, Nintendo won't stop showing off. I'm not bitter, what are you talking about? Can't make use of the save point. feel like there's actually an item in this room. Yeah, it appears I'm wrong though. Alright. Like, having the spring ball is really convenient. Because it means, you don't just have to constantly, whenever you try to move around in morph ball mode, you don't just have to keep, like, pressing you don't have to keep doing bomb jumps. I do not think I'm going to get enough distance on this. Nope. Not a chance. Oh well, that's not the way we need to go anyway. This is with more fake, I think it's acid at this point. Like the various suit protects against lava but not acid. Wave beam! Yay! Now we can shoot through walls, which will help us get through that thing we were just stuck with. Now we can shoot this guy from behind the wall. So we're perfectly safe, but it takes longer than using missiles. Yay! But no, the wave beam is actually really convenient for shooting through walls. Yeah, it will allow us to do stuff like this, especially since it's wider than the standard beam. And allows us to do this. That creature was minding its own business and we killed it. We're a monster. Okay, so if it's only gonna go back that far. So they're gonna move. Oh, it moves as long as I keep shooting it, okay. I feel like it's something I should have known. Oh, I said we'd be back here later. More health. Yay. Okay. So now that we've gotten that lava, I think it was some kind of lava, out of the way, we can use the speed boost to get through here. And make sure we get that missile expansion that's just sat there in the open. Yay! So this feels like foreshadowing. That's creepy. Burrowed into the corpse of one of those lava. That's creepy. Like insect... like insect plant world is like terrifying. Like the whole idea of like parasites that burrow into insects' brains and take control of them, and it's like, that's really creepy. No, I'm not going to be able to get up there. There's some really kind of suspenseful music playing here. Come on, get it. There we go. Okay, now we need to get onto the other side, which I might be able to do without that thing. Well, it's over there now anyway, so I might as well use it. No, it's still alive. No, well. Now, if you ever played Metroid Fusion, you recognise that noise. Yeah, probably blew out your Game Boy Advance's speakers. Okay. So this is an area you can get stuck in. Because there's that there. And there's not really a clear indication of what you need to do. There's like, it's there. Oh, this looks like a place we can go. No. Super missile door. Let me check over here. Oh. Well, you know, this looks really good. So what do we do? What do we possibly do? And now I have to actually remember, what do we possibly do? So that's a super missile door. We don't have super missiles yet. I'm pretty sure this isn't fake acid. We can't get down there anyway. Okay, so if we make some use of this. No, cannot figure the way out here. Oh no, I remember what to do. And I was right, it's like, oh, what do you do now? What we do is we go down there, and then we come back. And now this tunnel has opened up. And now this thing is apparently hatched. Well, yeah, that could be pretty infuriating. This is a simple enough boss fight, just shoot its tail. Its little stinger. We got enough missiles so we can just unload on the thing, which is really neat. Like just bam. So many missiles into it. Oh, I got away that time. There we go, its tail fell off. And then we head back and watch the show. So that was kind of neat. And super missiles, yay! So now that strange diversion is over, we can just continue. So missiles are usually worth 5 standards. and they are really powerful. You don't get anywhere near as many of them as regular missiles, but it's worth grabbing all the expansions you can, just because unloading a bunch of super missiles into an enemy can be really good, like into a boss. I'll unload as many as you can carry. It's really good. Now this is a trap. Watch that little thing there. So you expect to just run forward and grab it. Nothing really awful happens if you fall down. You will just have to take another route to try and climb back up and grab that energy tank. It's a little irritating, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We just head down here anyway. And this is how you get back up. I'm going to try and refill on missiles before the next boss, which I think will be Ridley, actually, at this point. I do like the... Yeah, see, there's Ridley's room. I do like fighting Ridley in the classic, in the 2D Metroids, because it's usually just like an outright slobber knocker. You're hitting him, he's hitting you, see who goes down first. I really like the simplicity of it. No mechanics or any kind of complications to it, just hit each other until one of you goes down. I really like that. I was a little disappointed with Metroid Prime in hindsight. The boss fight for that has phases and mechanics, and it's kind of the same with the fight at the end of Metroid Samus Returns. There are phases and mechanics to the fight rather than just hit each other as hard as you can until one of you goes down. It's just a really neat thing to see as a boss fight, conceptually. There's no extra things to avoid, no messing around. Just, you know, punch, punch, kick, kick, shoot, shoot. I like it. So based on where we are, the only real thing down in Ridley is Ridley. The only thing of note. But once we take out Ridley, we can head up to that big statue we saw near the start of the game, and head into Torian towards the final area. You gotta be careful here, because shooting those will send you back down to that room I was in below a minute ago, which can be really irritating. And like those blocks don't respawn, so you know, be careful about shooting them like that. Yeah, I want that missile expansion before I fight Ridley. So the trick with Ridley is always to just shoot him as much as you can. No muss, no fuss, just boom. See, I think that was worth a super missile. Try and get this one without falling down. Yeah. Let's see if we can get over there. Yeah. Good work, me. And then I had to go and spoil it all by doing something stupid like missing that shot. Some nice rewards though for making that jump. There we go. Save point before Ridley. Not a bad idea. It's worth noting though that Ridley in this game is probably the easiest he's ever been to defeat. You just stand a little grinding spot before a potentially dangerous boss. So let's try and max out. Okay, we seem to be maxed now. Okay. Okay, 2 more missiles. There we go. So, oh, where are you, Ridley? Come on, jump off the wall. There we go. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Another unknown item. Oh, that grinding was kind of pointless because we could just sat in there. I forgot about that. Oh well. Oh, the door's locked. And then... yeah! Like I say, probably the easiest version of Ridley, which is a little sad. Oh, that scream. Yeah, now that we've taken out Kraid and Ridley, we can go and head into Torian. And towards the end of the game. That was sweet. I like that. And we're out of there. Okay, so it's not a long journey back up to Brinstar. Okay, that was cheap. I'll take that health back, thank you. Okay, there we go. That was worth every second. Yeah. Oh, that's not great, is it? Well, I wonder now what. New area. Shouldn't have jumped. Okay, that's fair enough. And we'll go the other way again. So I think this is going to be a shortcut, actually. Okay, we'll have to wait for that. Okay. Screw attack. Well, I guess what we're going to be... I can figure out what we're going to be finding now. Screwattack.com. Is that site even around anymore? I remember it used to be pretty big. It was, back the Angry Video Game Nerd. I haven't actually seen anything about it in years. It's probably still around doing something. It's kind of sad to see the all the big stuff you used to know just disappear like that. All the stuff that used to be popular. Like, hey, who remembers all those early memes? Like the Numa Numa, or the Star Wars kid. There's that one South Park episode that is horribly dated because of that. It's like, hey, let's go get our money from the internet. Yeah, this is where I want to go. Yeah. Like, let's go get our money from the internet, and then like there's all the early YouTube viral sensations there. Like the Star Wars kid, Numa Numa, the dramatic gerbil thing. Ugh, jeez. That's old. Wow. It's like, hey, remember the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny? Remember when that was a thing?